Hey water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a topical reading for you, a Friday reading. Haven't done this for a while, so I thought today would be a great day to do it. What you are going to see today is all of the decks that I've created. So in addition to doing an oracle reading for you, you're going to get to see all the decks. All right. So the first one here, and I'm only pulling one card. This is the Sunny Forest Tarot Awakening Journey deck. And then we're going to pull a Sunny Forest Tarot Words of Light and Clarity. And then this is the Sunny Forest Tarot Soulmate Blocks and Flow. Alrighty. This deck you've seen more than any other deck. The next one. This is the Messages of Clarity from Your Soul Connection. This is Sunny Forest Tarot Messages from Divine Timing. This is the Messages of Chakra Wisdom. The next one is one of my newest decks. Whoa. This is Sunny Forest Tarot Memorable Moments. So this takes a minute to place. And then finally, we have Sunny Forest Tarot Messages of Light and Alignment. The only deck that you don't see here is the tarot deck that I created. All right, so we're doing oracle stories today. We will pull some tarot on whatever messages come through. So for you water signs, the first card that we're going to pull is we're going to pull the Awakening Journey cards. So, you know, where are you on your spiritual journey? Okay, so let's see. All right, so we have complacency, no decision. So there might be something that you are holding back on. There might be somebody around you that's holding back on you or keeping you in an energy of being stuck in some way, or you are keeping somebody in that energy in some way. All right, so let's take a look at the words of light and clarity. Whoops. All right, we have authentic, truthful, fearless, and courageous. So this complacency or lack of decision could very well be because somebody is truly trying to be authentic, trying to be who they truly are. As far as being fearless and courageous, right now, somebody might have spoken their truth and has put them in the energy of waiting for what's next. Waiting isn't a bad thing if you have done everything you can in an authentic way, right? Because anytime you do the right thing by your soul, by your heart, the next right thing will happen. But it doesn't always necessarily happen when we want it to. Sometimes it's, about divine timing coming in. So I feel like this is a really good balance of this, if that's what's going on. If somebody was truly authentic about how they felt or about what they did or why they did it, somebody else might be, in the energy of not making a decision just yet, which is okay. This card is number 18, which breaks down to a 9. Yes, a 9. And that's about having vision. So if somebody here, whether it's you, whether it's the other person, is authentic about their vision and where they want to go, again, divine timing could really come into play here and either keep you in a little bit of a waiting game, which again is okay if it's because you've been completely authentic or somebody else has been completely authentic with you. So what do we have for soulmate blocks and flow? Someone will tell the truth no matter what. All right, so kind of the same energy here. Someone's being very, very authentic. Or is getting ready to be. All right, so this could mean, this complacency and no decision could mean that maybe you are in the energy of waiting and your soulmate or your counterpart is trying to find the right way to say something, but they're going to tell the truth no matter what. Authenticity is very, very important right now. All right, so what you might perceive as complacency is simply somebody really trying to be authentic with you, trying to get the courage, right? Trying to be fearless in order to speak the truth no matter what. I love this energy. All right, so let's see what we have down here. All right, so let's look at messages of clarity from your soul connection. So this is a direct message from somebody. Let's see. It says, I just care what others think about me too much. So this could have been, something that was a challenge in the past or is a challenge right now. That could be why there was no decision in the past when it comes to how to move forward. So many people care so much about their image and what other people think of them. You might as well, and everybody cares to a degree, right? But when you care so much that you don't allow yourself to follow your heart, then that's probably an issue. So that feels like it might have been an issue in the past or is an issue right now, which again might be creating this person they have a decision. I feel like they have a decision. You might be perceiving it as they are not making a decision. One of the challenges might be is that they just care about what others think about them too much. There might be something about you that, and this is no offense against you, but you might be different. You might be different from the people that they hang out with. You might be different from other relationships that they've had. They might worry about how people in their life might perceive you. You know, if you're somebody that is very, very authentic and truthful, you know, sometimes that can create, that can create a disruption in a group of people, right? So a lot of people just go along to get along. And I don't feel like that's you. So sometimes you might say things that disrupt. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. You're allowed to have your own opinions, just like everybody else. So what do we have here with messages of chakra wisdom? All right, so this is the sacral chakra. So this is coming from a place of I want or I desire. Okay, I desire to be heard the way that I intend. Okay, so very interesting. So this person might feel like, you know, in the past or maybe even now that, you know, they struggle with communication a little bit. They struggle with, getting their message out in the right way. They may not say it right, or we may not hear it right. Okay, you know, because perception is reality. But that's something that they really desire from you, is to be heard the way that they intend. Okay? And again, another reason as to why you might be perceiving this person to be not making a decision. You can see how there can be so many other things going on with somebody that you're completely unaware of. And you just sometimes automatically assume it's you, when in essence, it's really the other person and the challenges and issues they have themselves. You might think that this seems small. It might seem small to you. It might seem huge to them, right? All right, so messages of divine timing. This is a message from the future, from your person. I welcome resistance and change as part of my journey. So that's interesting, and that says that this person is really, I feel like, moving in the right direction as far as, you know, maybe how others perceive them. Their concern about how others perceive them. They welcome resistance in the future. You know, that might say that they do bring you into their life, and there might be resistance to that. That's okay. They welcome the resistance and change as part of their journey. You could represent that resistance and change. Spiritual. This is the memorable moments. So there's something spiritual. They see something spiritual in you. You see something spiritual in this connection with them. Okay, so we're going to put a pause on that. And then we have manifested abundance finds you. So this feels like, you know, a journey about, you know, a story about being authentic, which might create some delays, right? Might bring up some triggers for your person. Your person has a true need to be heard the way that they intend based on what they're saying. And they might have a challenge with what others think about them, you know, and you could be a big part of that. So let's take a look at, with the tarot, what we got here. All right, so let's take a look at this card first. So complacency and no decision. We have the Sun. So again, I feel like you might be perceiving this one way, but I feel like this complacency or lack of decision on your person's part, is really about doing something that will ultimately make you happy, even if it's not in the timing that you want. I feel like there's a purpose to somebody not making a decision exactly at the time that you want them to. There's a reason for it. I feel like the delay will ultimately lead to, some level of happiness here. All right. So I want to see, let's see. I want to do this card. I just care too much about what others think. Page of Cups. All right. So Page of Cups is about a message of love or an apology. So, I feel like it's more of an apology. This person might have hurt you in the past in some way, or made you feel like you weren't good enough to be around their friends and family. I feel like they are really looking to apologize for that. And I feel like that's why this person, has this energy of wanting to, tell the truth no matter what. They feel badly that they may have treated you this way, or you perceived them to be treating you this way. They want to be authentic with you. So I feel like an authentic apology is coming your way, which could lead to blissful union, blissful happiness, or freedom from, this place of complacency or lack of decision. All right, so what is it that this person wants to be heard about? What's really important about what they're saying to you? How do they want to be heard? Whoops. Look at that, 8 of Wands, we have communication. So this is confirming that communication is important to this person. It's important in any connection, in any relationship, but I feel like it's extra important to this person that they're heard the way that they intend. So this is confirming that communication is important, but what is it about communication that specifically they want you to hear? The Tower, that they've changed. All right? So this person, I feel like, has moved away from being influenced by other people. I feel like their biggest challenge right here was just caring too much about what other people think. If you have a group of friends that you spend a lot of time with, that you have spent years with, that when somebody new comes into that group and they have a whole new set of opinions and thoughts, that usually is the person that everybody's talking about on the way home. And either the group accepts that person or the group rejects that person. And I feel like there might have been a time where I don't even know that you were exposed to this person's group, okay? It could have been all in this person's head. But if you were exposed to this person's group, that group might have somehow influenced your person. For the ladies, maybe you're too pretty. Maybe you're too fun. Maybe you smile too much. Maybe you are too accepting of everybody's thoughts. Maybe you don't complain enough, as the other women in the group. All of your positive traits could be seen as negative from a group that finds a lot of solace in complaining and focusing on the negative, right? The reverse would be, if you tend to be negative and focus on that, and the group is very positive. So one way or the other, I feel like other people have really influenced your person. But now what they want to talk about is the fact that they've changed, and they want to make sure that you hear what those changes are. They've changed in some way here. All right, so I want to explore this spiritual. Three of Pentacles. So the way that the two of you came together, it feels, because Three of Pentacles is about coming together. So there was a spiritual coming together between the two of you. Something within the universe brought the two of you together. So you might have had somewhat of a serendipitous type of connection. You know, you might have had an unusual way that you met. But there was something spiritual that brought you together. Let's get one more on that one. We're not doing reversals and general readings. Nine of Wands. Okay, so whether it's you or whether it's your person, the spiritual part of this connection has made you or them or both of you very, very cautious of each other. When there's that type of spiritual connection, you know, it can be very intimidating. Okay, it can be very, it feels unusual. It feels, you find yourself asking a lot of questions as to why this connection happened, or, you know, how it seems completely impossible that I would meet this person under these circumstances, or this feels way too easy because you're used to struggling in a relationship, right? That might be why this person came in, originally, because the universe wanted you to experience something that felt good, that felt easy, that felt meant to be. All right, so let's look at someone will tell the truth no matter what. And we have Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like what this person is getting ready to tell you that will be truthful no matter what is that they want this to work. They want this to work even if other people don't agree with it, even if they're intimidated by the spiritual quality of the connection, even if they're cautious of it. They want this to work. What are they being authentic about? Excuse me. Son of a gun. Six of Wands. All right, so what they might not have been truthful with you about in the past, that they want to be authentic, like they now want to admit that you are important to them. They want to admit it, and they want to show it off. Excuse me. They want to show it off to the world. They don't care what other people think, and that's why they're going to bring this apology to you and tell you that they've changed. Where they might have wanted to hide you in the past, I feel like the sun is shining. They want to show you off. They want to show you off. You're a victory to them. I feel like you were always a victory to them, but, you know, because of conditioning in their life, you know, they've learned to go along to get along. So that means saying things that you don't mean, laughing at jokes that you don't think are funny, hanging out with people that you don't like, which, you know, honestly, I mean, we've all been there. And for me, I'm terrible at hiding when I don't want to be somewhere. Okay? Terrible at it. You know, if I don't want to be there, or if I don't want to be doing what is going on in that group, or if I don't find something to entertain myself or somebody to entertain me, I'm out of there. And I don't care what other people think, you know. And that it took me a long time to get to that point. I'm not saying that I've always been like that. That is not true. But I feel like that's what the metamorphosis that this person has gone through. All right, so manifested abundance finds you. What is this? 3 of Cups. Huh. 3 of Cups. I want one more on that. I'll tell you what I feel like this is. Okay? First of all, the Wheel of Fortune is all about, the universe supporting and helping and loving you and loving this person to get you to a certain point. Okay? 3 of Cups. I feel like this connection might have started off as a friendship or a business colleague. And, as you got to know each other, that could have been why 9 of Wands, you guys were very cautious of coming together. I feel like this started off as friends. And I feel like this right here, this wheel, is really about the universe celebrating the fact that this abundance or this relationship or this love has finally found you. You might be at any stage of this story. When this person calls you to say that they have changed, or they come back into your life, or they're already in your life and they say they've changed, the change might be for a lot of you that they have feelings, that this has gone from friendship to more for them, that now they're being fearless and courageous and truthful and authentic about how they feel about you. Someone is going to tell the truth no matter what. They are telling you that they want to see a relationship actually work between the two of you that makes them, the sun, happy. You might have perceived them as not interested or complacent. But what was really going on was, for some of you, this person didn't know how it was going to be accepted that they had feelings for you, or if you worked together, okay, if you found each other at work, how is that going to be perceived by other people? This person might have taken a hard stance with you in the beginning, saying, you know what, I don't know if this is going to work. I care too much about what my colleagues think. Now they're coming back to apologize. But either way, they want to make sure that you hear them, how they intend. Communication is very important right now with this person because they want to tell you about a major change. What is that major change? It could be different things for different people. Again, it could be going from having feelings of friendship to having feelings of love. Okay? It could be that this person wants to talk about the spiritual nature of the connection. They can't understand why they feel so connected to you. So, last card here. In the future, this is a future card. So, this person is saying, I welcome resistance and change as part of my journey. That is definitely growth for this person who cared too much about what other people think. Now, authentically, they are facing resistance from other people or from anything in life. They're okay with it because they're being authentic. So what is the resistance that they might encounter? Wow. 6 of Cups. So 6 of Cups indicates a spiritual or a soulmate connection. So this is confirming that, you know, we've got a lot of cups here for water signs, right? So I feel like they may, you know, receive some resistance when it comes to you. And there, look at that. It says they acknowledge that that is going to be part of their journey. And that's okay with them. But I feel like the universe has really, really helped out this connection quite a bit. Quite a bit. All right. So water signs, that is your oracle story. I hope you enjoyed it. That is all I have for you on this lovely rainy Friday. I don't know where you are. I hope it's sunny wherever you are. But it's definitely rainy and dark here. So I will talk to you next week. Have a lovely weekend, and thank you so much. Bye-bye.